One of our other family traditions was with our son. We bought a Christmas book, and as a form of an advent to Christmas, we would pull out the Christmas books and read them to him. And when I found this little figurine, it reminded me of those times, and I really wanted to share this with you. And so I decided to read a Christmas book to you. The Night Before Christmas by Clement Moore. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they met with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled! His dimples, how merry! His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. Ho, ho, ho! He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team give a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Carrie, I think I have a big package too, for my Secret Santa. So I'm going to open it and we'll see what we got. This is my my second package from my Secret Santa. By the way, this Secret Santa swap is hosted by Carol of Crinkled Path, Angela of the Traveling Crafter, and Pam Vanny. There's about 15 of us that are participating, and I'll have their names down in the description box. You need to go down there, and the links will go straight to their channels, and then you can see their second package opening. Be sure to make a comment, a nice, wonderful comment. And I appreciate everybody's comments in my last box, first package swap. I really appreciate those comments. And I also want to thank everybody who has subscribed to me. What do I have in here? Goodness gracious. Oh, this is number 3, so that'll be for next week. Where is that for next week? Or is there 3 packages in there? Goodness. Some pretty packages in there. Okay, there's only 2. Maybe this is for next week. Yeah, it says package number 3, so that's for next week. I'll open it next week. But this one's pretty. Red, white, and blue. Some of my favorite colors together. And some buttons. And a tag. Okay, now how am I going to get into this? Oh, a bingo! It's been a while since I played bingo. It would be nice to have a little snow in the middle of July, wouldn't it? It says, let it snow. That's cute. And some fabric. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I see it's held on by one of those clips. And this is a bunch of paint. Somebody had fun wrapping this up for me, I do believe. Half of the fun is wrapping it, and then the other half is watching everybody unwrap it. Here's some pretty little paint chip cards on a bulb pen. Well, anyway, you can see it. And that's a cute little girl. Kind of reminds me of Holly Hobby. Meyer cord decals, strawberries. I hate to tell you this, but I'm allergic. But that's the kind I can have. The legal kind. Thank you. Oh, Farmer Boy, I love this book. Oh, by the way, on my blog, my History Nut of Missouri blog, I wrote a biography about Laura Ingalls Wilder. You'll have to go read it. I'll put a link down in the description box below. This is one of the books that we read to my son, our son. Oh, this is cute. I like the retro looking strawberries and cherries. I'm also allergic to cherries. So this is the illegal kind I can have. Thank you. That's pretty. I like those things. And some more fabric. That's pretty. Thank you. Thank you, Secret Santa. Oh, Mary Englebright. I love her. I have a collection of her stuff. Thank you. And the Smith, South Dakota. Oh, these are pretty. These look like they're from old cards, maybe. And Fun at Home. I remember reading these books in first and second grade. Down Cherry Street Hill. Oh, and all these. That's pretty. Oh, and a Mary Englebright card. Yeah, she looks kind of chilly. It's not chilly outside today. It's hot. And a piece of scrapbook paper. I've never been to South Dakota, let alone the Smith. And that's pretty. Kind of looks like sunflowers. My favorite flower. Okay, does anybody know who my Secret Santa is? I sure don't. I haven't been in this crowd long enough to know whose style is what. This is my style too. Thank you, Secret Santa. Bye-bye.
Up on the housetop, reindeer paws, out jumps good old Santa Claus, down through the chimney with lots of toys.